Hello students, welcome back. Very good morning. Chapter number 10, lecture number 2. Last time, as you know, we were discussing regarding spherical mirrors. We discussed about curved mirrors, and at that time I told you how to find various types of images formed by spherical mirror. There are two types of spherical mirror which we discussed. One is concave mirror and another is convex mirror. Okay. So in today's topic 2.2 continues, right? But we make a title. First we are going to discuss, that is 2.2a, that is we are going to discuss images formed by, this is our topic today, images formed by concave mirror. That is what we are going to discuss today. Images formed by concave mirror. We are going to study various images formed by concave mirror for different positions of the object. Sometime the object may be at infinity, sometime away from center of curvature, sometime at C, sometime between C and F, sometime at F, sometime between F and pole. Various types of images we are going to discuss. Let us start. First diagram, that is position of object. Write down with me, position of object. What is the position of object? You will be given in exam the position of object, and I mention here, you should write with me, position of object at infinity. Object is going to be placed at infinite distance. How to draw the diagram? You will be in exam only given position of object. You have to draw the position of image, as well as you have to also guess nature and size of the image. Both the things you have to do. How can we start? So first, you have to first draw concave lens this way. This is concave lens, looking nice. Concave lens, dotted line, and exactly in the center is pole. Now principal axis, as you know, here at particular some distance f, and exactly the same distance you have to take C, that is center of curvature. Here you can draw dotted line also. While you draw the diagram, you should be conscious. Concave mirror, you can take some particular distance also, like 2 centimeter, 2.5, then this is also 2.5, to be exact. Here you needs to be very exact regarding this. Now object is placed at infinite distance. Suppose the object is here at some infinite distance. AB is the object, situated in front of the mirror at some infinite distance. How the image is formed? As you know, we can utilize any two ray for the construction of this ray diagram. First ray parallel to principal axis. This is first ray. After reflection, this ray will pass through focus. You can extend this ray also. I am not extending, not necessary here. So I have just shown it after reflection passing through focus. Second ray, suppose emerging from here, this is also another ray parallel to principal axis, and after reflection will pass through focus. Third ray, suppose I want to mention just incident on pole, will return back. After reflection, all these three rays are meeting at a fixed position, that is at principal focus. So after drawing this ray diagram, what you have to mention in exam, that is, you have to mention this second point, position of image. Where we got the image exactly at principal focus, you can write at focus or you can mention at F, that is sufficient. You can also write in word at principal focus or you can write at focus, all are similar, understand? Then you have to write in exam some addition also, that is nature and size of image. Here it looks like that object was quite bigger at an infinite distance, but the image formed exactly at focus. It must be a point like diminished image. So what can you write here in nature and size of the image? It is real, inverted, and you should mention this word, highly diminished. Real, inverted, and highly diminished image. Okay, so first ray diagram got over. Object was placed at infinite distance. You have drawn the ray diagram where you utilize here three rays. Two rays are also sufficient. And what is the nature and size of the image? It is real, inverted, and highly diminished. Means highly diminished means it must be some point like quite smaller image. Now let us go further. You must have drawn with me this diagram. Okay, now the second one. I am just, you have to, with me, you have to draw each and every diagram today. I am just only changing position of object, and then we will get position of image and nature and size of the image. Okay, let me write that word again here, nature and size of image. Okay, now second diagram, where the object is to be placed. So now object was initially at infinite distance. Now we are placing the object away from center of curvature. Means from infinity we are bringing a little near. So position of object, it is away from, I am just writing C, you can write center of curvature. Full word you can also write away from center of curvature, or you can write away from C. Both words are okay. Away from C means away from center of curvature. How can we draw this diagram? Again, first just draw concave mirror. Okay. Then dotted line here. As you know, inner is the shining surface. Now this is pole P. Okay. Then principal axis, as you know, this is principal axis. Exactly at some particular distance, principal focus, and then center of curvature C. I'm just extending it. Object is to be kept away from center of curvature. Suppose the object is somewhere here. AB is the object. Away from center of curvature. Now, as you know, object is away from center of curvature. First ray parallel to principal axis, and after reflection will pass through focus. Here you have to extend this ray. This is the first ray we have drawn. Now the second ray, there are two options. Either you adopt the option of ray passing through focus and then become parallel, or you directly pass the ray through center of curvature as they have given in textbook. You can do this also. Pass the ray through center of curvature. Okay. This ray which is passing through center of curvature will reflect in the same direction. Both the rays are meeting here. Here is the arrow. Here you write A dash, here you write B dash. So where is the image obtained? Between F and C, means between focus and center of curvature. So in position of image, what you can write? You can write in word also, or you can write this way also, between F and C. In word you can write between principal focus and center of curvature. What is the nature and size of the image? Here the object is larger and the image is smaller, and object was kept erect and the image was obtaining inverted. So whenever you get inverted image, some word are fixed. That is, image is real, inverted and smaller. Image is real, inverted and smaller. Understood? So that is the second image formation by concave mirror, where the object was kept away from center of curvature. First ray emerging from this parallel to principal axis, after reflection pass through focus. Another ray directly passing from center of curvature and reflect back in the same direction, means it retraces its path. Here we got the image A dash B dash, which is real, inverted and smaller. MCQ can be asked from this. You are just given position of image. You may be asked position of object, nature and size of image. You are only given position of object. You may be asked position of image, nature and size of image. You are given nature and size of image. You may be asked position of object, position of image. Just take an example. I speak. You can note it down. The image of an object is real, inverted and smaller where the position of the image might be. So where it is situated between focus and center of curvature. So this is second diagram you might have drawn with me. Here my student, not necessary you utilize this ray. If somebody like, they can also utilize, I am just drawing the dotted, they can utilize this ray also, passing from focus, and will become parallel after reflection from the mirror. You can utilize this ray also for the formation of image. Okay, so this is second image, formation by concave mirror. Let us take the third one. You might have drawn with me. Now we are taking the third diagram. I am just erasing this only. Now again, position of object, the third diagram. Position of object, let me write, it is first the object was at infinite distance, then the object was just away from center of curvature. Now we are shifting the object nearer and nearer to the mirror. So let us keep the position of object at C. That is, you can mention at center of curvature. Let us draw the diagram. First, as you know, concave mirror. Some dotted line to show painted part of the mirror. Okay. Then P, that is pole. Then, as you know, principal axis. F and C, as you know, this distance has to be maintained. Object is kept, you should draw with me, at center of curvature. AB is the object. We have placed the object at center of curvature. First ray parallel to principal axis will, after reflection, pass through focus. Here let me extend this ray a little bit. Which second ray we can utilize here? Just in the previous figure I have taken one ray. Here you should be very conscious. Second ray passing through focus after reflection from the mirror will become parallel. Okay, both the ray exactly meet below center of curvature. थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम इसमें हो सकती है. You may not be able to get exactly at C, but my guidance is if you draw it perfect, all straight lines, perfect, all rays, so you will get the exact image at C, at center of curvature, A dash, B dash. So where the position of image? Again, at, you can write at center of curvature, you can write at C. How the image of the object look like? Obviously, my dear student, you know, this was the object in upright position and the image is inverted, looking exactly of the same size. So what you can mention here in nature and size of the image, I am writing each and every word. Because the image is inverted, you have to write this word. This you should always remember. Image inverted means real edge. Real inverted and of same size. This is very important. Same size. Understand? nature and size of the image, real, inverted and of same size. So this is third diagram we have drawn. Understood? Make it very clear. Where the object was positioned at C, that is at center of curvature, which two rays we utilize? First ray parallel, after reflection will pass through focus. Second ray emerging from object passing through center of curvature, after reflection will become parallel. Both the reflected rays are meeting here. Here you join it with principal axis. So A dash B dash will show you the image. And what is the type of the image? It is real, inverted and of the same size. Where we kept the object, this was diagram number 3, okay? And 2 છે, but this is 3. Where the object was initially in the first diagram at infinite distance, then in second away from center of curvature, then in third at center of curvature. We are trying to bring the object nearer and nearer to the mirror, and we are observing what happens to the nature and size of the image. In the first one, if you can remember, image was highly diminished, point like. In the second, the image was smaller. In the third, image of same size. So dear student, have you noted down one thing? As you bring object nearer and nearer to the mirror, image grows bigger and bigger. When object was at infinite, image was point-like, diminished. When the object was away from center of curvature, the image was real, inverted and smaller. Means from point-like, it grows little bigger, and then here image is real, inverted and of same size when the object was kept at center of curvature. So image grows bigger and bigger. Okay, now diagram number 4. Okay, let us check. I am just erasing. You have to write because you are not working on board. You are writing in your book, so you have to write all these things again. I am waiting for you first. You just note it down, all things first. Note down everything, position of object. This is our diagram number 4. First you note down each and every point I have written. Diagram number 4. First you write position of object, position of image, nature and size of image. In the first one, where the object was at infinite, then at away from center of curvature, then at center of curvature. Now let us bring the object nearer, and I am writing it here. The position of object, please write down with me, between C and F. Every time, as I told you, either you write full words between center of curvature and focus, that is also sufficient. So diagram number 4. First, draw concave mirror, dotted line here to show the painted opaque part of that. Here is P, that's pole of the mirror, and then here is principal axis, then here F, that is focus, and here that is center of curvature. Maintain the equal distance between these two. Let me shift it little bit here. I am extending this principal axis also. Now we are keeping the object as mentioned between center of curvature and focus. First ray, આટલું ડ્રો થઈ ગયું ભાઈ? ઓકે. First ray parallel to principal axis and will, after reflection, as you know, will pass through focus. Okay. And the second ray, as you know, any ray parallel will pass through focus. Second ray, I can write this. I may draw a ray passing from focus. A ray passing from focus, striking the mirror here. Extend this ray also. And after reflection will become parallel. So both the rays, reflected rays, are meeting here, and this shows us the image A dash, B dash. You have drawn the diagram with me already. Understand? Object is kept between C and F. First ray parallel to principal axis will pass through focus. Second ray passing through focus and then become parallel. The image is obtained where the image is positioned away from center of curvature. So what you will write, you can write in full word, or you can write this way also, away from C, that is sufficient, or away from center of curvature. And my dear student, you might be capable now to guess the type of the image. Obviously real inverted, because the object is kept this way and the image is this way. If you can compare the height or size of the image, what does it look like? The image is bigger than the object. So in nature and size of the image, what should I write? Because the image is inverted, so these two words are clear: real, inverted, and what should I write now? And larger. Real, inverted, and larger. That is the nature and size of the image. Okay. So this is diagram number 4 already. Where the object was positioned, the object was positioned between center of curvature and focus, and we obtained the image by utilizing two rays, and the image is obtained here. Which two rays? Some students are not able to draw. Again, I am just speaking out. AB object. Draw with me. First ray parallel to principal axis. After reflection will pass through focus. Second ray passing through focus. After reflection from mirror become parallel. Both the rays are intersecting here. So A dash, B dash is the image. Real, inverted, and larger. Okay. Now let us draw the diagram number 5. Let us erase it. As I am erasing, you are getting enough time. Please note down all these things. Diagram number 5. Position of object, nature and size of image. Note down each and everything. Now we have kept the object between C and F. And now the next diagram. Okay, we are going to position the object nearer and nearer to the mirror. So diagram number 4. Initially object was at infinite distance, then at center of curvature, away from center of curvature, then at center of curvature, then between F and C. Diagram number not 4, it is diagram number 5 now. Position of object, you can write in word, or you can simply write at F, that is at focus. Means F, principal, focus. Let us draw first concave mirror. Okay, some dashed lines here to see the painted back. P, that's pole, and then this is principal axis. F and C, as you know, you need to maintain the distance. Object is kept at F. AB is the object, Okay, you must have drawn with me at least up to this. Concave mirror exactly in the center pole, focus and center of curvature. Now, object is already drawn here. First ray, my dear student, parallel to principal axis. After reflection, will pass through focus. Second ray we can't utilize passing from focus because the object is already resting at focus. So the second ray we have to utilize this. Passing from center of curvature, draw with me. Passing from center of curvature will reflect back, means retraces its path. Okay, both the rays are meeting. We can't show it here, so you can say both the rays are meeting at infinity. At infinity. Understand? So, position of image at infinity we are not able to visualize the image here, but it is obviously real, inverted and larger than the object. So in nature and size of the image I can write real, inverted and larger. Okay, so diagram number 5, position of the object at focus, position of image obviously at infinity, exactly contradict to the first diagram we have drawn. Nature and size real, inverted and larger. Okay, so understood. Diagram number 5. As I told you, MCQ can be designed. One data is given, rest of the two data can be asked. Okay, you have drawn with me. Okay, now so diagram number 5, ray diagram, object what as focus. Now let us take the next diagram. You have already drawn with me. Before I write anything here, please note down all these things. Position of object, position of image, nature and size of image, everything. Now, position of image. Sixth diagram. Where was object initially? Tell me. At infinite. Then away from center of curvature. Then at center of curvature. Then between center of curvature and focus. Then at focus. 5 diagram. And every time what you are seeing or what you are understanding the basics, as the object is brought nearer and nearer to the mirror, image grows bigger and bigger. First point like diminished, then smaller, means point wise thoda bigger, then exactly same size, then larger, then again larger. So as you bring the object nearer and nearer to the mirror, image grows bigger and bigger. Last diagram we are studying today means the last type of image formed by concave mirror. Understand? Let me write position of object. Where the object was initially just now in last diagram, at focus. So now can you guess? we are bringing the object nearer to the mirror. So where the object must be now? Between F and P. Okay, I am just writing the position of object between F, that is focus, and you can write pole. I am writing P here. Between F and P, between focus, principal focus, and pole, let us try to understand and draw the diagram. Okay, for this, okay, let us do. First, concave mirror. Okay, dotted painted lines, then pole, that is P, then principal axis, then F, that is focus, as you know, and then center of curvature. This is C. Exactly looking nice. Diagram is over. Now, object is kept here between focus and pole. This is object AB. Now, how can we construct the image and how can we understand it? The first, as you all know, first ray passing from parallel to principal axis, and after reflection will pass through focus. So this is the first ray. Second ray, in textbook they have given a different way, and I am going to show both the ways how the second ray can be taken. First, customary as we know, second ray passing from center of curvature, will reflect back, okay, retraces its path. Now, two rays, first passing from focus, passing from center of curvature and retraces its path. If I extend both the ray behind the mirror in the same direction they were approaching, then you can see that I have to extend this also. Both the rays are meeting here. So this is image A dash B dash. Okay. So where the object is kept between focus and pole, and where the image is obtained behind the mirror, your position of object image, you simply have to write only this word, behind the mirror. Written behind the mirror. Now can you guess? Till 5 cases object was upright and the image was this way. For the first time we are seeing object is upright, image is also upright. Okay, so image is obviously not real and inverted, exactly contradictory word. What is the opposite of real? Virtual. Inverted and undu, erect. Virtual, erect, and magnified. You can write enlarged word also. I have written magnified. So the image is virtual, erect, and magnified image. Understand? As I told you, which two rays I have utilized to draw this diagram. The first ray I have taken emerging from object traveling towards the mirror after reflection from the mirror passed through focus. First ray. Second ray, which one I have utilized? Ray passing from focus after reflection will retraces its path. I extended both the rays behind the mirror and I was able to draw the diagram. So the image is virtual, erect and magnified image. So 6 type of images formed by concave mirror that we studied already. Understand? Before I move to convex mirror, let me sum up 6 diagram. First, see in your book, position of object at infinite, image real inverted diminished, highly diminished. Second, object away from center of curvature, image real inverted smaller. Third, object kept at C at center of curvature, image real inverted of same size. Next one, object was kept between C and F, image was C and F means center of curvature and principal focus, and the image was real inverted and larger. Next one, the object was rested or object was kept at F at focus, and what is the type of the image? Real, inverted and larger. And then next one, last diagram, object is between pole and focus, and what is the type of the image? Virtual, erect and magnified. So 6 types of images are formed by concave mirror. Just now the diagram number 5 I told you at that time. Please see that this diagram has a practical applications. Understand? Just try to understand. One practical application of concave mirror is in torch light. If you have at home, you can verify torch light, headlights of vehicles, searchlight, everywhere. Concave mirror helps us to create parallel beam of light to visualize the object away from you. Everywhere you just try to understand what we understood in diagram number 5. Object is kept at where? At focus, and the image is obtained at infinite distance, and it was real, inverted and larger. So my dear student, try to understand. In headlight, searchlight, torchlight, everywhere the bulb is kept at focus, and a rays emerging from the bulb will strike the mirror. It is positioned in such a way, and after striking the mirror becomes parallel and create a beam of lights which travel a long distance so that you can visualize the anything very clearly. That was the first use of concave mirror. Where concave mirror is utilized, understand, the concave mirror is utilized in headlight, searchlight. Understand that you should see. You have to check it whether it is proper or not. Okay? So concave mirror is utilized this way. Second use, you have already noted down, concave mirror is utilized in headlight, means headlights of vehicles, searchlights, torchlights, to create a powerful parallel beam of light to visualize the things at distance. Second use, at home, or if you have gone to some hotel or visited some hotel, so there you can see in bathroom they are keeping such concave mirror. Understand? And if you keep your face near to that, your face become the image looks so larger that you are able to see each and every hair, understand, on your face, so that you can save your face properly. So concave mirror is utilized also in saving mirror. Okay. Third one, large concave mirrors, large, are utilized as reflectors, so that solar energy from sun becomes incident on such large reflector, and this reflected energy is stored, understand, which can be utilized for other purposes, which we call solar furnaces. What we call it? Solar furnaces. Okay. So regarding concave mirror, our discussion is over. You must have noted down each and every point. Now we are going to discuss regarding convex mirror. Okay. As I am just cleaning the board, you have to make title B, images formed by convex mirror. I am utilizing board. I do not have to do, I just have to do B. Okay, and I will write here image formed by, I just erase this word, convex mirror. Enough for me. Convex mirror. Let us try to understand how various types of images are formed by convex mirror. For concave mirror there are 6 diagrams, but for convex mirror we are able to obtain only 2 type of image. First, position of object. Position of object. Okay. Let me write at infinity. There are only 2 diagrams in convex mirror. At infinity, object is kept at infinity. Let us try to draw. Just draw first convex mirror. Okay, here as you know this is dashed line inside because the outer bulged is shining. Here is P, that is pole, and then let me draw the principal axis. Principal axis. Okay, extend it. As you know that in case of convex mirror, focus and center of curvature lies behind the mirror, that you might be knowing quite clearly. Okay, now the object is kept at infinite distance. Suppose I draw the object here at infinite distance. AB is the object. Now the first ray, as you know, parallel. After it strikes the mirror, it will definitely, like in case of concave mirror, it is not going to happen. It will diverge. It will diverge. Understand? But if extended back, it will definitely pass through focus. Second ray also you can draw in the same way, parallel, after reflection diverge, but extended back will meet. And the third ray, as you know, understand, emerging and reflected back. All 3 rays are meeting at this point, at focus. So what is the position of the image? I am writing here position of image that is at focus and nature and size of image nature and size of image. What should I write? Concave થી બધું contradictory લેવાનું. Virtual, erect and highly diminished. Virtual, erect and highly diminished. Okay? Virtual, erect and highly diminished means point-like image is obtained when the object is at infinite distance. Okay? First diagram, my dear student, you understood. Object was at infinite distance. Three rays, as you know, we have done in case of concave mirror, but the image here is virtual, erect and highly diminished. Okay? You have drawn the diagram. You must have written all details. Okay? Now, as I erase some data from here, at the same time, you should also erase the diagram and write at least position of object, position of image, nature and size of image. એટલું લખી નાખો. Nature and size of image આ at focus કાઢી નાખો. ખાલી આટલું. Now, object was initially, understand, at infinite. Now the second position between, this is the only position we can take in case of convex mirror, between infinity and pole. Now we are placing the object between infinity and pole, and let us try to understand the diagram. Okay? See, first convex mirror, as you know. Okay, dashed because outer surface is shining, P. Okay, pole and the principal axis. Okay, try to give principal axis. Okay, now as you know, focus and center of curvature. Okay, object is suppose here between infinity and pole. AB is the object. Now let me try to understand and let me try to explain you which type of image is formed. The first ray parallel, after reflection, as in the first diagram we have seen, will diverge, but when extended back will pass through focus. This is the first ray you should draw with me. And the second ray, which you can utilize here, in my opinion this become quite simple. If you utilize this ray passing from center of curvature will reflect in the same direction that you all know. Okay, you can see that both the rays, this ray which was extended back and this ray, both are meeting here. So you can draw the image this way. A dash, B dash is the image. So where the image got position between P and F, so my dear student, write in position of image between F and P. Okay. What is the nature and size of the image? Can you guess from this diagram? Okay. This was the object, upright. image is also upright and perfectly erect, but it is smaller. So what you can write in nature and size of image, virtual, okay, erect and smaller. What you can write, virtual, erect and smaller. This is the image obtained by convex mirror. So by convex mirror we are able to visualize, this was diagram number 2. So by convex mirror, as we can see, we are able to visualize only two types of image. One was virtual erect and point-wise. Point-like means highly diminished, and the second one virtual erect and smaller. This is quite useful in practical application of convex mirror, as you all know, where convex mirror are utilized generally in rear view mirror of vehicle, that is two-wheeler, four-wheeler, wherever. You can see that there are mirrors sometime on both the side or sometime on the driver's side, so that driver can see quite tiny smaller image of the vehicles coming from behind. Understand, right? And that is helping driver in the safe driving. So convex mirror are mainly utilized, understand, for which purpose? For rear view mirror in vehicles. That is the use of convex mirror already understood, right? Why? Can you guess why we are not utilizing plane mirror there? Plane mirror can also form virtual and erect image, understand, but we don't utilize plane mirror there because plane mirror has a plane surface and convex mirror has a curved surface. This curved surface gives a large area of reflection. So whenever the vehicles are coming from behind, you are able to see a clear, distinct, virtual erect image of the vehicle coming from behind. So today's topic, understand, today our target was to understand the various image formed by concave mirror and convex mirror. Homework, you understood this? Homework for today's lecture. First, note down HW for lecture number 2. Understood? First question. I am not dictating all diagram, but the first question, what you have to do? Just write down. Draw all diagrams of concave mirror. Okay? First one. Second, write uses of concave mirror. Note down. Write uses of concave mirror. Third, draw all diagrams of convex mirror, only 2 diagrams. When you draw diagram, you have to write every detail, no? Position of object, diagram, position of image, nature and size, બધું. So third question, okay. Fourth question, third question note down કર્યો ને? શું? Draw all ray diagrams of convex mirror. And the fourth one, write uses of, means write use of convex mirror. Add કરો એમાં. Why plane mirror are not utilized in place of concave mirror? I explained you plane mirror as a flat surface and concave mirror as a curved surface which gives large area of reflection. Okay, so 4 questions for today's lecture number 2. Okay, lecture again, neat and clean writing, point wise, perfect, neat and clean diagram and timely submission to associate for fair and perfect checking. Okay, thank you very much from Bharat sir.